the San Francisco 49ers beat the Carolina Panthers 37-15. The damn okay goes to Jeff Wilson in this one, fourth career game with over 100 yards rushing, first time this season. But the big story from this game, breaking news. We have our first firing of the year. Wait, can you do the breaking news? Matt Rhule has been fired as the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. That 7-year deal he signed, something like $60-something million. I think he coached 38 games. And
7 years, $63 million. He was making $9 million a year. It was a shocking amount of money for a guy that had not coached in the NFL as a head coach there.
So he'll still make that money just to watch the Carolina Panthers now, although maybe he'll choose to watch another team now. But you're probably not shocked it happened, probably not even shocked at the timing. What do you think of the news?
No, I'm not totally shocked. It looks like they've gotten to a point where, there's no silver lining about them. There's not. And unfortunately, the biggest problem for Matt Rhule has been the inability to find the right guy to run the offense. And I feel bad for Baker Mayfield. You heard me say that probably a few times yesterday because I just go, he's got no chance. They're not very good schematically, and they're not that great physically either in Carolina, to where they can never get anything going that way. So that's to me, that's really where Matt Rhule got killed, is just the inability to have the right offensive mind and the inability to have, maybe that franchise quarterback that they were so desperately looking for. He'll land on his feet somewhere, though. I mean, he was a hell of a college coach. He really is. And I heard a lot of rumors last year, and beyond rumors, I know that if Jim Harbaugh left Michigan, he was going to be one of the lead candidates to be the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines. He'll end up back in college somewhere like that, but I'm not shocked by the firing. David Tepper seems like a no-nonsense guy. There have shown no signs of they've lost some heartbreakers. They might turn it around. There's been a lot of good. The ball just hasn't bounced their way. No, they've been dominated. They were lucky to be in that game yesterday. They really were. I mean, 49ers, they block a field goal with San Francisco. They had a big kick return to start the third quarter that led to a short field to make it 17-9. But at no point in the football game did you feel like they were in the same class as the 49ers. And the 49ers just absolutely wore them down from kind of that point on. Running the football, Jeff Wilson, he looked good. Tevin Coleman looked good too, caught a big pass, Kittle healthy. This is where the 49ers, to me, if Jimmy can play somewhat good and not just do dumb things that we've discussed before, here we are in a game like this. They scored 37 points, and Deebo Samuel really wasn't even a factor in the football game. Right. So when they get healthy, that's where they're going to be scary. And I still look at the 49ers, and I know people might think I'm biased because it's my buddy, but I think there's no question in my mind that they are one of the best teams in football, and I think as we continue to go, they will continue to separate themselves and put themselves in that class.
Thanks for watching, homies. Hit subscribe to see all my Unbuttoned videos. You get to see me, Ahmed Fareed, all the big player breakdowns, game breakdowns, player interviews, and my film analysis. So please subscribe. Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Peace out.